welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. I am so glad to be back. It's been so long, and it was time to get back to this podcast and share some news. So I have some great news. I have moved away from US territory, but I'm still in US, not much further on an island in Puerto Rico. So the deal is that I remember when I was able to finally afford to get out of the United States, as I spoke on my podcast, and I would get out in my 40 when I turned 40, when I spent 20 years in the US and a total of 20 years in France. I wanted to have a new horizon, and it didn't happen right away. At first I decided that maybe I'll travel and I reside in the US, but as the time went I decided that I really needed to have a new horizon, a change of scenery, all of it. I think if you talk around the same cultural background, the same language, same everything, same type of restaurant, same type of chain, you just don't appreciate as much. So in order to reappreciate, you're gonna step away. And when you think about all the millions of other language and cultures and sightseeing and seeing all the incredible new horizons that I could have, and I am not seeing by just secreting myself just with one country on earth. I'm really making my world really small. So for me, growing up in France and having traveled since I was the age of 6 months, and have seen over 12, maybe 12 different countries by the age of 17, it really struck my confidence level to below zero. So being stuck in one place for so long, I remember being so tired of the same old, and the more I repeated, the more I stayed, the more I hated it, the more nothing changed, and I just spent so many years hoping, wishing, dreaming, not really doing something. I was doing little tiny steps when I knew what to do, like applying, like hoping someone would give me a handout. people. It was always like, oh, I'm gonna meet those people, and then it's gonna happen for me, and it's gonna get me on my way. And of course it didn't happen, never happened. And I just keep on doing the same thing, and each time I was rejected for this Chinese teacher assistant position, I'll just be crushed again. So it's I just got in my car. I was walking around the convention center. They have the Sheraton, and there's a big, huge fountain in the middle. Enjoying the caravan I have for one day. I have to return it later. And so I just thought that if I didn't do all this, nothing was going to change. I was going to just stay small, and in those places were just a dream, and maybe if I did see one of them, might take 10 to 15 years so before I get there. One of the places were Australia, and then the second place was Japan or China. Those were those places that I spent a lot of time dreaming that one day I'll go. And today, it's not a dream. Today, I know I can go to this place. And I'm going to go to this place, and I'm gonna just keep on moving. And so for Puerto Rico was my first exit, my first move to finally get going, go after the things that I want, and not be afraid. And I hope you'll do the thing. I hope you, if you're out there thinking about making a change in your life, then do it. Because there's one thing that doesn't change, and then everything's happening in your life, all the good and the bad, it's still gonna happen while you're moving. But at least you're doing what you want to do, or you are where you want to be. So that's the big change. That's going to give you enough fuel, enough motivation, enough excitement to deal with those issues. And then nothing is never as expected. And my advice is never to overplan. Light planning is better. Don't expect too much, and don't spend too much time visualizing how things could be or how they're going to be. I do that a lot, and they almost never turn out to be how I imagined. So I'm usually disappointed, or sometimes discouraged, or like, oh no, I really thought it would be this way, and it's extremely different from what I imagined. So less procrastination and more doing, and you'll see result almost immediate. The good result, the number one result first will be that then you are okay with the unknown. And so if you want a little excitement and fuel in your life, you have to be able to be okay with not knowing what's going to happen next. Be okay, know that everything's going to work out, and just trust that everything's going to be fine. That's all you can do. Stay positive. And and there's so much happening, and everything happened at once with me. I had to do so much to get going, and finally gone out of the United States. So I forgot to mention, I was waiting on my passport, so for my son, so that's the reason why I wasn't able to go to another place, and all the destinations were closed due to COVID-19. And so, and prior to that, I already had made a decision, and that was the only place to go at the moment. But now that everything started reopening, I have more choice, not as much, but more. And so, yeah. What else can I share with all of you? If you want to contribute, just go on our LinkedIn page, The Creative Art 16. You have most of the updates there. You can see the books, the audiobooks. New audiobooks is in the making. It's going to come out soon. And then there's going to be another one within 2 months following that coming out too. 2 new voice actor women who are gonna narrate the book, and go check out the group A New Daily Story, and let's build a dream together, and say hello, and ask any question, and don't forget to go on the site, also on Google site, and see the other things that we have going on. And that's it. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye and see you next time on Vanessa's podcast for the next update.